I'm not gonna do that. I'm cooking up a great video. So you know ChatGPT, right? You know, like, it's that new AI thing, and it's not really new, but the zombies community used it like a bunch of different shit, right? I'm just gonna hold the mic today because I just fucking feel like it. I'm gonna talk super fast. But anyway, so I asked it to rank all of the Treyarch maps. I don't think you understand me. All of the Treyarch maps from worst to best. Let's just say it's interesting. All right. Number 35 is classified. Crazy, right? Yeah. ChatGPT said this is the worst zombie map of all time. Of all time. Number 35, classified. I don't believe it. I don't even think they have the remasters on here. I don't think they do. I think it's just from World at War to, I think it is Cold War. And yeah, this is the worst one. They don't even give us like a reason or anything. That's it. They just say classified. Like that's it. That's it. Number 34. Or this is, yeah, 34. Blood of the Dead. Crazy, right? Yeah. No, this is the second worst map. Do I agree with this one? Absolutely. Absolutely not. I do not agree with this one. I do not agree to this one at all. At all. I will show the list after, but I'm just going through these one by one. And this crazy list, honestly, crazy. I would put almost every Cold War map below these two, but ChatGPT, second worst map of all time, Blood of the Dead. Almost unanimously, one of the best maps in Black Ops 4. This is the third worst map. All of Treyarch Zombies. Do I agree with it? Hell no. I do not agree with this list. This is genuinely the worst list I have ever seen at all time. And I even asked another one, which is in another video. I asked Copilot, what's the worst maps from worst to best? And it wasn't even this bad. And they only gave me like 10. They didn't even give me all like 40 or whatever plus. They only gave me 10. So yeah, this is 32 is 9. And this map was awesome. I love this map. This still has my favorite boss fight in all of Zombies. This is my favorite boss fight. This is crazy. You want to hear something even more crazy? The next one above us, something even more crazy. In the next spot right above that is Voyage of the Spare. They have Voyage of the Spare better than 9. I think this is at 32, 30. I know it'll be like over here, I think. But like this is just absolutely nuts. This list is just awful. And the nicest way possible. Whoever owns ChatGPT, man, you gotta fix it for zombies, bro. This is like just absolutely come bonkers. Like this is crazy. This is, I don't even know. 31, they have Outbreak. This list makes no sense. Literally no sense to me. Like I have no idea. I have no idea where ChatGPT is getting this. Like this is actually insane to me. Like this is, like I said, I'll show you after, but like this makes no fucking sense. Like we're just gonna go to the next one. I'm already done. Next, we have Forsaken, I guess. This is weird, but this is personally my favorite Black Ops Cold War map. And yet again, I just don't understand it. I genuinely don't understand it. Like this list makes no sense to me. Every map that I think is like mid-tier, they just throw at the very bottom. So I'm kind of scared to see. I don't even think they ranked Vanguard. So I guess one of them had to be at the bottom. So and right above that, we have Mauer. Yeah, all of the Cold War maps have been listed besides 2. And me, arguably, the 2 best ones, this and Forsaken, are below D Machina and Firebase Z. Like I said, they didn't put Vanguard on here. I think they're doing strictly Treyarch, 2 Treyarch games. And this is just... This is interesting. Honestly, this is interesting. Like I said, at the end I'll show you the thing and I'll read what ChatGPT said, but yeah, this is, I think, 29, 30. Like I said, there will be a number somewhere on screen, but oh my god, this is kind of a headache. So Uh, yeah, talking about that, how Mauer and Forsaken were above D Machine and Firebase Z. Crazy thought, found out where D Machine is, and since D Machine's so far down on this list, I think we know what they put as the best map on Cold War. I don't know what to actually say, besides, oh lord, they need to fix this. They need to fix this. Oh my god. Also just found Firebase Z. It's literally the next one. It is the one right after D Machine. Yep, okay, so it's not very high up on the list. Not very high. I'm not giving them credit. I'm not taking away their stupidity. But it should not be this high. I don't know why they have it this high. I think this is genuinely, out of all the round base, this is the worst one. Out of all of them. And it's not even that bad of a map, genuinely. I just think this is the worst round base out of all of them. And interesting. 26. Yeah, those icebergs wasn't called a dead. It's Tag. Or Tog, sorry. Tag is the American version speaking. The German version, Tag der Toten. Yeah. Gotta love Deutsch, but I'm speechless at this list, genuinely. I am actually speechless. I know people hate this map. Genuinely, I like this map quite a bit. I have a lot of fun on this map. Do I like it more than Call of the Dead? No. Probably not, but this is a controversial list, to say the least. So, I mean, we already cracked out 3 of the Black Ops Cold War or Black Ops 4 maps, and we just got Tog. Yeah. Thought I was talking about this map that people were gonna hate. Ooh, people are gonna agree with this one. 25, Alpha Omega. Yeah, I don't really like Alpha. I don't really have any other one to say. But the next one, oh, there are gonna be riots in the street, baby. There's gonna be riots. Yeah, this is interesting. I will say one thing about Alpha I love is ray guns. Other than that, yeah, I don't really care. Congratulations at number 24, Ancient Evil. Don't know how you're above Dead of the Night and this low on the list, but congratulations. I think Dead of the Night, they have Dead of the Night as the highest ranking Black Ops 4. Oh my god, they have Dead of the Night as the highest ranking Black Ops 4 map? Oh wow, this is off so bad. Oh wow, okay. You heard that right. Yeah, Transit being above all these other maps is a headache in itself. 19 on the list, I feel like that's pretty fair. I have no idea. I have no idea. I genuinely don't know what to say besides I'm absolutely just flabbergasted. What else is there to say? I just wanted to show you what 18 was, and I think by looking at this footage, you have a wild idea that it's maybe Die Rise. And just to let you know, I'm not with it. I am not with it. I do not agree at all. I just... Nope.
For time and the world do not stand still. Change is the law of life, and those who look only to the past or the present are certain to miss the future.
Yeah, I'm stealing the footage from the Smith Plays because I genuinely don't think he cares. I'll give him the credit, I guess, in the description. I'll still do that. Shout out to Patrick. Pat, I don't know you. Congrats, that's a win on your books. But thanks for going into settings, bro. Yeah, this is the next one. After Transit and Die Rise. I love this map, let's just be honest. I'm happy I made it over Classified. I do think it's better than Classified. Do I think it's better than most of the other maps on this list? I don't know. I hate AI. Right above that, can't really play this song, but I'll have something. But right above 5, we got Shangri-La. I think I'm gonna cry. I've never wanted to cry before in my life. I think I'm gonna cry. This list kind of blows. Crazy thought. It kind of blows. Sorry, but you need to fix your list there, ChatGPT. This is an okay map. Probably the hardest map in all of Zombies. It's either this or Verrucht, I feel like, hands down. Shangri-La or Verrucht, I think, are the hardest zombie maps of all time. So them being right next to each other, yeah, okay, that makes sense. You know what? I'll give it to him, but the ranking, I don't know. But on to the next one. That's it. On to the next one. Talking about the other hardest map of all time that I just said, literally the exact next one is Verrucht. You know, the one thing I will say, it did put World at War, Black Ops 1, and Black Ops 3 all in one. But, I feel like World at War is probably the best one. The only problem is with World at War, it doesn't have a Wonder Weapon. And for Wonder Weapon, I'd say BL3 is probably the best one. But like the way that it plays and which one that I like the most, probably World at War. I think World at War is the more fun one with everything going on, but man, I don't know. This is an interesting list. I will say the lore of Verrucht is probably some of my favorite in all of the old storyline, which I hate to say old. I think it should just still be the storyline, but I don't know. This is, like I've said multiple times, this is interesting. This is unique. Yep. Right above it, the one that started it all, Knocked. And yet again, I have World at War, BL1, and Black Ops 3 all connected. World at War is definitely the best one for the HighRounds and the flamethrower. And then I think BO3 is probably my least favorite because of the perks. I don't like perks in Gobblegums on Knocked. I feel like this is the worst Zombie Chronicles map. I feel like it would have been done better if it had no perks, Gobblegums, or anything like that on this map. And they should have brought back the flamethrower. Maybe they should have just brought back everything. Knock should have been the one that should have just been untouched. That's all I gotta say. But this list is crazy. It's crazy. It's crazy. Shout out to my boy Josh A with that Zetsubo no Shima flow. But that's next on the list. This is crazy. This is the lowest Black Ops 3 map. If you don't count Chronicles, which I'm really not. So this is the lowest Black Ops 3 map. And now I'm starting to agree. Like, Zetsubo is not a bad map. It's still a good map or a great map, but it is definitely the worst on Black Ops 3, even though the DLC weapons are probably my favorite with the Marshals. Gorod probably beats it out with the FAMAS and the PPSH, but Zetsubo, okay, I'm starting to warm up to it, but I'm still upset with the rest of the list that happened before. That's all I gotta say. I'm still upset with that, but other than that, I think we're making real progress here. You know, he's changing, he's evolving, he knows what he wants. Buried, you know, no complaints, genuinely, no complaints here. I think this is like number 11, maybe 14. I don't know. Like I said, it will be up there. Yeah, this is, I'm fine with this here. I really enjoyed Buried. I'm glad it made it above Transit and Die Rise. Like, that's the best, and it's the highest Victus map. I think that's a win. I don't have a complaint there. I'm just more shocked to say the least. I am more shocked, but no, I genuinely don't have a complaint. I feel like we accept this one. I think this one's good. The Paralyzer's good. Mark II is good. The Witches are good. Leroy Jenkins is good. Or as my storyline people would say, Arthur is pretty good. But yeah, no complaints on this one. I think this one's okay. I'll give it to it. I'll let this one slide. I'll let it slide. Yeah, next up we got Revelations, which is crazy. I just looked. This is number 11. Revelations for number 11. Okay, yeah, he kind of lost me a little bit, but, you know, I don't think it's that bad. I feel like there could be way worse. Yeah, no, this is a wild list. This is making my brain go in places and thinking about what is and isn't right. I want to believe this is a fine spot for this. The more I think about it, I think 11 for Revelations is pretty good. You know, it brought everything together. Has the Thunder Gun, the Apostle Thovent. The Easter egg is kind of a headache. I believe it should have, you know, 1,000,000% fix the Easter egg in the boss fight, but other than that, yeah. I love the skybox. I think Revelation skybox might be my favorite skybox of all time. Right next to, funny enough, Doris. I think Doris has the most iconic one. But yeah, I think this one's pretty good. You know, I'm fine with this one. I'm fine with Revelations at 11. I really don't have anything else to say. I think it's perfectly fine. Now we're getting into the number 10 spot. Number 10 is loading up, and I think we know exactly. Yeah, it's Moon. Yep, Moon is... I know it's showing the trailer for all of them, but right there. Moon is number 10. I am 100% okay with this if it's BO3. BO1, I think it should be a little lower, but can we stop showing Noct? Can we just go back to the Moon, please? I want to be on the Moon. Give me a sec. There we go. Number 10 for Moon. I think I'm okay with it. I am 100% okay with this. Like I said, BO3 is definitely better, but yeah, okay. We're in the top 10 finally. Let's go on to number 9. Number 9, baby. I'll never forget this Easter egg for terrible reasons, but number 9 is Gorod Krovi. Legit, no complaints. They let ChatGPT cook on these top 10. Like, genuinely, this is a great top 10. Controversial? Oh, yeah. But these top 10 are, I'd give it to it. Gorod Krovi killing it at number 9. Number 8, baby. Let it roll. If you already know by just this trailer, you really should. If you don't, go educate yourself. Because number 8, we have Call of the Dead. What a great map. Genuinely, what a great map. Would I put it over Gorod? That's debatable. That is debatable. But great map. I think this at number 8 is just perfect for it, honestly. I would probably put it a little bit lower, but I feel like 8 would probably be the highest this map should ever go. Even though it is my favorite out of all the Black Ops 1 maps, it's this and 5 are my 2 favorites. But this map, first ever celebrity cast with Sarah Michelle Gellar, Danny Trejo, Michael Rooker, and Robert Englund. See, there's Danny Trejo, Sarah Michelle Gellar, Michael Englund, or Robert Englund, sorry, not Michael, and then we got Michael Rooker, and then we have the main boss himself, George Romero, the godfather of the zombie. And this map was so much fun. I genuinely love this map with everything in my heart. I think this is a perfect spot for it. I think it's so much fun. Now, let's go in to number 7, etching very closer to what ChatGPT thinks is the number 1 zombies map of all time. I'm gonna keep this one short and brief. Ascension at number 7 is absolutely criminal. This should not be ahead of Call of the Dead or Moon, but it is the easiest map, and it's probably the most noob-friendly map, so I kind of get that, but those damn monkeys. Okay, it is the first Easter egg, so I guess you gotta give it that. If you're going off that, then yeah, sure, go for it, whatever. I think this is the last Black Ops map on this, and number 6 is Keynote or Totem. I don't know what else you would expect from this. This is the most iconic map of all time on zombies, period. You always ask people, oh, you played Call of Duty Zombies? Yeah, I played that one Theater 1 on Black Ops. On Black Ops 1. Yeah, almost everyone and their grandmama knows this map. Like, this is the most iconic map in all of zombies. Do I like this map? No. Should it be number 6? No. Calm down, Chaos. Yeah, no, this is unique, but let's just say this. Let's go into the top 5 and see what number 5 is. Number 5, we have Darius. I agree with this. I genuinely agree with this. Darius is definitely a top 5 map of all time. Which one's the best one? Your opinion. I'll always say World at War, the best ones out of the original 4, whether if they're remastered or not, just because of the weapons. This is crazy to have this at number 5. Like, this is a surreal moment, and I agree with it. This is genuinely the one I genuinely agree with the most so far on this list. If there was one I would have to put in an actual spot, it would be probably Darius at number 5. Like, this map is just phenomenal. Teleporters, monkeys, Bowie knife, pack-a-punch, you name it. I love this map. Everything about this map just screams zombies. That's it. Let's go into number 4. I have no complaints about this map.
Streets on flame, it's a mad game.
Number 4, Shadows of Evil. What a great map. Let me tell you, love this map. This map is definitely in my top 3 favorites. Terrific map. No complaints. The only thing that I wish they did this is actually have the Wonder Weapon upgradable. Other than that, perfect. Yeah.
What the fuck? I killed him. You've been in the joint too long, Al. You've forgotten how to get shit done.
As we crack to the number 3 spot, most of you, pretty much all of you, should have got it from that little intro bit. Number 3 is Mob of the Dead. Personally, this should be number 1. I still think hands down, the best zombie map of all time. If I think of a zombie map, I think of Mob of the Dead. With all the mobsters, Brutus, the I already said Brutus, the Warden, the Golden Gate Bridge, the plane, the Blundergat, everything about this map screams zombies to me, and it brought back that old feeling from the older zombie games like World at War and Black Ops 2, and I think it was the closest we ever had to that feeling of original zombies since World at War. And I think everything about Mob of the Dead screams the best map of all time, hands down. But there's 2 more spots left. Let's see what number 2 is.
The road is long and dark, but I know where we are going.
There we go. Number 2, Horizon Drak. Drak. Don't even get me started when this map first came out. No one knew how to pronounce it, not even the YouTubers. What a phenomenal map. All around one of the best maps of all time. Do I think this is 2? I think it's 2 or 3, genuinely. I think they did really good on these last 3 spots, but it's all what we thought because we all know what are the 3 best zombie maps of all time. It's always these 3, and there's nothing to complain. The bows, the Panzer's back. The only thing, actually, there's one thing I complain about. I take that back. The one thing that I really complain about on this is the Panzer. I hate how they changed the Panzer. I hate the shock Panzer. I really think it should have been the Claw Panzer back. I genuinely always think that the Panzer from Origins should be the main Panzer. But. the map makes up for that in many different ways, and I am here for it. I love this map. Blowing up the moon. God, such a good map. But now we need to get into number 1 of the best Call of Duty Zombies map of all time, according to ChatGPT. We all knew it. Number 1 is Origins. This is... I'd put this at 2, but this at 1 doesn't upset me. ChatGPT really came in swinging on those top 3. The top 10, pretty good. We had a little bit of stragglers, but these top 5, these top 3, damn, they really killed it. So now I'm going to go in and I'm going to show you exactly what I told it to do. Instead of you guys saying, oh, you probably typed it in, blah, 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 blah. No, I'm going to show you the exact list. Literally, this is the top. This is the top. I use this for homework, right? So here's that. The very top, rank all of the Treyarch zombie maps from first to last. Okay, that's what I said. ChatGPT said ranking Treyarch zombie maps is a subjective and can vary greatly based on personal preference, which we know. However, I could provide a general ranking based on the combination of community census, innovation, gameplay mechanics, and overall reception. So it tells us what it ranks it off of. All right, sure, okay. Here's a list of the Treyarch maps, roughly ranked from best to worst. Right, we got Origins, Horizon, Mob of the Dead, Shadows, Derice, Kino, Ascension, Call of the Dead, Gorod Crow, Moon, Revelations, Buried, Zatsubo, Knocked, Verruct, Shangri-La, 5, Die Rise, Transit, and then this is where it gets weird, because it started to repeat itself with maps. Like, from Transit down, it mixes them together. So I think, instead of me having these 4 at the bottom, I think they were meant to be up here, right? So if that's the case, it goes from 19 to Transit to 20 Classified, 21 Blood, 22 9, 23 Voyage, 24 Ancient Evil, 25 Alpha, 26 Tog, 27 Firebase C, 28 D Machina, 29 Mauer der Toten, 30 Forsaken, 31 Outbreak. If that's the case, Outbreak is considered the worst Treyarch Zombies experience, because like I said, it repeats it here. See, it repeats it. It says Voyage of the Spare 9, Blood of the Classified. It repeats it. And then it says these rankings include World at War, Black Ops 1, Black Ops 2, Black Ops 3, Black Ops 4, Black Ops Cold War. Keep in mind that different players may have different experiences and opinions, so this list can vary greatly among the zombies community. All right, you know, that I'd give it to it. It makes sense. Like, I'm not gonna deny it. Like, it does make sense. Like, I really don't. It tells us over community census. Let's see. Community census, innovation, gameplay mechanics, and overall reception is how it ranks us. I think this is the best community ranked. Maybe. There's a bunch of them I'd move around. Like, Ancient Evil needs to be up here. Verruct and Shangri-La need to be down here. I think, yeah, maybe Blood I would put a little bit higher. Classified I'd move up a couple spots. 9 needs to be ahead of, I think, right here. I think 9 should be 14. Shut up. I think 9 should be 14. And everything else should be brought down. And same with Ancient Evil. I think Ancient Evil should be like maybe 11, maybe 12, maybe 13. I don't know. But now I asked Copilot, and I didn't know what Copilot was besides it just being like so bad. It's literally 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Oh, they don't even have Nuketown on ChatGPT. They didn't even put Nuketown on here. I guess they just didn't do survival maps. I guess they just did the base maps. So this is Copilot. I snipped it, just whatever. You're gonna have to get over it. It's gonna be a small thing. I'll zoom in for it. Here, give me a sec. So this is what Copilot said. The Bing AI. I know, Bing, crazy. It said the best, so the worst. We'll do the worst. The worst round-based map is the Archon from Vanguard. Probably got that one right. I'll give it to that one. All right. But then it just skips so many ones and goes C tier. So I'm guessing worst is D tier. There is no D tier. This is all it showed me. And it was Nuketown and Voyage of Despair. All right. B tier, we got Moon, Shang. Cool. A tier, we got 9, Buried, Call of the Dead. That's a little bit better. That's better. I'll give it that. I will give Copilot to whatever they actually put to ChatGPT. They actually put 9 up here and Buried, and then the best maps are the top 3. And that even ChatGPT had Origins, Mob of the Dead, to Rise and Drag. If you enjoyed the video, like, subscribe. Let me know what I should do next, and I hope you enjoyed.